There they are.
There they are.
Countdown 1.
The astronauts of Crew 4 getting ready to go to space, taking their first steps outside from left to right. Jessica Watkins, Bob Hines, Kjell Lindgren, and Samantha Cristoforetti.
Oh, what do we got here?
1, 2, 3, 4!
Nice.
And a cheer before they go off to space. I like the huddle. That was a nice little touch.
Very nice, yes.
And the wave.
Oh, thank you guys.
Great shot there from our
Hey, sir, how are you?
helicopter above.
I think maybe that's Farmer. Sounds
Oh,
like
is that
it.
Bob Hines?
I think so.
Yes, you're right.
Okay. Doors closing.
Our helicopter will follow the entire way as the convoy pulls out. You can see the SWAT vehicle in the background, and now the families and loved ones come in.
Yes, they get that of what it is. And then you try to share, obviously, why you believe it's important to do these things, even though they're risky, and that they benefit mankind, they benefit all of us.
And there goes our convoy rolling out to the launch pad. The last 10 miles, a 20-minute drive.
Absolutely. I know they're thinking about it, even if it's just something down in the future for them. That's could be very well be their next ride.
Beautiful shot there, the VAB, as the crew goes right by us. In fact, here at we see them inside, and the shot to the left from the outside.
Love that.
Well, Samantha is saying something, not sure what she's saying, but she is smiling.
I think they could about smile their way into space.
Just on the energy alone.
That's right.
These seats have a connection point to the suits. They've got an umbilical, basically a hose almost, that plugs into the leg of the suits, and that provides a couple of really critical functions for the suit. It gives them a hardline connection to communications through the Dragon spacecraft. It also provides the capability to flow just conditioned cabin air to help them stay cool. So
SpaceX copies Freedom. Stand by for umbilical comm checks. Standing by.
On previous cargo resupply launches and are at the station now. But back here in Houston, Flight Director Anthony Varia and his team are in constant communication with the SpaceX mission director for Crew 4's launch to the International Space Station.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. And liftoff. Go Falcon. Let Freedom reign. Guiding speed 34.
Vehicle pitching downrange. Copy 1 Alpha.
Freedom soars and the Dragon flies forth. Vehicle already pitching downrange. All 9 Merlin engines have lit.
Stage 1 propulsion is nominal.
Getting good performance on stage 1 propulsion already.
We are T plus 35 seconds into the 4th rotational crew mission on board Dragon and the Falcon 9.
And there's our call out for Max Q.
Stage 1, throttle up.
So right after Max Q, we will begin to throttle those engines up again.
Copy 1 Bravo.
And 1 Bravo, so we're in the second and final abort mode for the first stage. Continuing to get good performance though. The crew already pulling in excess of 2 Gs. And coming up next is going to be a couple of events in rapid succession.
Let's start off with MECO, also known as main engine cutoff. This is where those 9 engines that you're seeing ignite on, being lit up on screen, those are going to cut off in preparation for stage separation, where the first and second stages will separate from one another, and then the single Merlin vacuum engine on the second stage will ignite and continue to carry our Crew 4 astronauts to orbit.
Stage separation confirmed.
All right. So MECO, stage separation's confirmed.
Stage 2 Alpha. And ignition.
See that second stage engine light. We're in 2 alpha, the second abort mode. The second stage is lit, continuing to carry the Crew 4 astronauts onto orbit.
We are just under 8 minutes into flight. We have 4 astronauts as part of the Crew 4 operational mission for the confirmation of a good orbit, which tells us that the crew and Dragon are where they need to be. Landing legs have been deployed, returning back to Earth for a 4th time. And just like that, a 4th landing as part of the Crew 4 mission. You can hear the applause behind us. But prior to this,
Acquisition signal, Newfoundland.
we saw the crew, we heard that the crew has been successfully inserted into a good orbit, and this is them in 0G. So typically we'll get a shot from the second stage looking at the unpressurized service section of the Dragon. And there it is. What a magnificent view. So though the crew, as we see them here inside Dragon, they have separated from the second stage, but they still have about a 16-hour journey before making it to the International Space Station and docking tomorrow, or today, later on today. But it is so great to see them flying free in space.
Chief engineer up to the crew on board Freedom. Shell radioing down their thanks for the smooth ride to orbit. So, as Andy said, we've got about 16 hours.
And Freedom, SpaceX can confirm nominal dehumidifier activation and service section Draco checkouts.
Welcome to the GB News YouTube channel. You can watch us live 24 hours a day, catch up on your favourite shows, and join in the conversation in the comments below.
Don't forget to subscribe and you'll never miss any of our exclusive content.